Hello and welcome to Woodfired Weekly. There comes a time in everyone's life when they have to cook a nice chicken in their wood-fired oven. The most important thing is getting your oven set up. And in this case, the oven is nicely heated up. Everything's died down to just a few embers at the back there. And the oven is sitting at sort of about a 4 Mississippi, so a little bit above 200 degrees. With our chicken, we're going to do some Hasselback potatoes. We're going to do a little bit of cabbage, the gravy and stuff later on. And I'm going to add a little bit of smoke. So in this case, I've got some hickory chunks. And we're just going to drop a few chunks onto the embers at the back of the oven so we get a little bit of smoke billowing around as we cook. We've got a decent sized chicken here, 1.5 kilos probably. So we're going to expecting it to take an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. I've got some oil on there already. We're going to go with some salt and pepper, plenty of salt and pepper, because lots of it is going to fall off. And I've got a couple of bits of lemon which were left over from something else. So I'm just going to pop those in there. And I can pop that straight into the oven. First 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to watch the chicken quite carefully, just to make sure it's not browning up too quickly. After that, we can be a little bit more relaxed. So I just reckon kind of 3 of these chunks dropped in at the back will add plenty of flavour and give us a beautiful sort of bronze colour to the chicken. So I'm popping those on the embers at the back of the oven. So to make a Hasselback potato, we need to put little cuts in it, about 1.5 pound coins thickness. And to do that, we will need a pair of chopsticks, a chopping board, a potato, and a sharp knife. I set the chopping sticks on the board, sit the potato between the 2 chopping sticks, and then just cut through to the chopping sticks with the knife. What we're also going to need is butter. A little bit of thyme can go into there as well. I'm going to start that just kind of warming up over there. And then we're going to need some garlic. And that can go in with the butter. Now I'm just going to pop this in the oven for a couple of minutes to melt. I can hear that my chicken has already got up to a nice sizzle. And that, of course, is because the floor of the oven is hot. The pan goes straight onto the floor, and immediately oils in the bottom of the pan start to sizzle. Okay, lovely garlic butter. Break the garlic up a little bit, and then I'm going to brush it generously over these. As these start to cook, cuts I've made in the potatoes open up, and I'll add more butter at that point. So I bring that out. I've got a little bit of colour, nice little bit of blistering on the skin, but nothing that's making me worried that the oven is a bit too hot. So quite happy to pop that back in there now. We're just coming up to an hour and 10 minutes for the chicken. And whilst there will be a recipe and it will give you some timings, we can never be exact with timings when we're using the wood-fired oven. Lots of different factors affect how quickly things cook. So there's no absolutely definitive answer. So my best advice is always the probe thermometer. And for chicken, 72 degrees is the temperature that kills salmonella. So if you take your chicken to 75 degrees, 76 degrees, we should be absolutely fine. So I really hope you try cooking a whole chicken in your wood-fired oven. The results are fantastic. We've got this wonderful hickory smoked chicken, wilted cabbage, wonderful garlicky, buttery Hasselback potatoes, great gravy, all done in the wood-fired oven. Very simple. If you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel. We'll have one more coming out every week, hopefully. We'll put the recipe below, we'll put the recipe on our blog, we'll put a link below, so do go through to that. Let us know how you get on trying this recipe, and thank you very much for watching.